Okay, Anthony, all the secrets, all the stuff that to get before leaving this place. Although the secret stuff in the Firelink Shrine now. It's not really a secret, it's just go and get it, because it can help you at the beginning. It doesn't really help you on the next playthrough, though. If you talk to this guy, he'll be like, go away. Talk to him again, he'll give you this coin. Talk to him again.
Alright.
Say yes.
Very well.
If you're not in the Covenant, well, if you're in a Covenant, it depends on if you want to stay in the Covenant, but if you're not, just join this one. It doesn't really do anything, but all you get from it is purchasing purchasing miracles. An extra gesture. And if you want, you can buy some of these. There's Great Heal Excerpt, which does a lot of healing, but you can only use it once. Homeward, which works like a homeward bone, which you only use once, but that's all you need because you teleport back to the bonfire, rest at it, and it refills. Force is actually really useful because it'll push enemies off of you, except for bosses, really. Seek Guidance, it's kind of like Clairvoyance from Skyrim, I think. I haven't actually used it, I've heard. But Heal is basically like another essence. I'm not going to use any of these. I don't care what you have to say, sprint to you, fuck. So, it's best to get all of these because you can use them you can leave them in your backpack. You don't have to use them right now, but you can use them to level up or use them when you need to buy things. I should have rested at that bonfire. Homeward Bones. Use them to teleport back to bonfires from wherever you are. Talisman and the Morning Star. If you were going to use the miracles that guy told you, if you're not like a cleric and you don't have one, you could either buy one from him for like 1,000 or 2,000, or you can just come over here and get that one for free. Torlin Talisman is not that good at all. It doesn't increase the power at all. But if you're gonna, I would prefer to use that if I was playing as deprived. Pass these guys. If you know how to dodge, come down here. If you don't know how to dodge, then don't come down here. Now, I've probably already slowed down too much. See, if you don't know how to dodge and barrel roll, this is not a place for you to go. Those skeletons will kill you. As most things in Dark Souls, if you don't know what you're doing. Watch out for that ledge when you come around the corner. Now those guys will follow you, so it's best to run back as fast as you can to the rest of the bonfire so they won't disappear. I'm gonna save those souls so I can spend them on this. You can come down here immediately, and since I got the Master Key, I'm pretty sure I got the Master Key. You can use this to go down to Dulanda Ruins. Go over here. Spawn on this ledge, or you can just walk down the stairs like a pansy. Get that. You can just go ahead, kill all these guys. I'm just gonna have a bit of magic. Dagger does jack. You can punch people with catalysts if you want. You can use the magic to kill them. You can kill all these guys and get some souls. Especially if you have Soul Arrow. That's why I think a sorcerer, if you haven't played this game before, a sorcerer is the best character to choose because of the Soul Arrow. Other people would argue that you should play as maybe like a thief to get the Master Key. Well, they've already played the game. Or something else like Pyromancer. Pyromancer is good because of the stuff, but Soul Arrow is much better than Fireball. People would pick Pyromancer because of the Fireball, but the Soul Arrow is much better. the fact that it does like the same damage, and you can use it 3.5 times more. And then on the back, you could, if you didn't play as a sorcerer, you could just come down to this guy over here, which I'm about to run to. You just run over to this guy, who's down here. Watch the ledge. All the time in Dark Souls, watch where you're walking, because you're always going to be walking on ledges and stuff. Talk to this guy, he's just in this cage, he's bored as hell. He'll just be like, I'll reinforce your stuff. If you had Titanite shards, you can upgrade your armor, or your weapons, or repair your stuff. It's best to keep that straight sword hilt if you want to make like a unique weapon, because you can just reinforce that to 10 and then go that. Here, if you didn't play as a sorcerer, you can buy the Sorcerer's Catalyst and you can buy a Soul Arrow. But if you played as the sorcerer, you can buy a Soul Arrow and then stack them on top of each other, which I think is much better. This is what the Master Key is for. Alright, now I probably should have spent, I'm going to go spend the souls that I can on leveling up. I'm not exactly sure what to level up at this point. I had to. I did this on my last playthrough. I did Deprived because I thought I could, and I did. But it'll be like a minute till I get there, so I won't talk about that yet. It's best to go back up here, and the only reason I'm coming back up here is because I have 600 souls that would be lost, most likely to be lost if I do this, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah, that guy. Almost completely forgot about this guy. Get some humanity from him. You'll need to be human to kindle things. You use it to reverse hollowing. You have to be human to kindle bonfires, and use it. You have to be human to summon people. So I'm going to level up. I do not have enough to summon someone, or not summon someone to level up. So I'm just going to use one of these 200 souls, take that off, and level up. What's the level up? I'm probably going to go ahead and upgrade my endurance so I can sprint a little bit more. Alright. Not only use 137 instead of 600 something. Oh, yeah. Before I leave the bonfire, I almost forgot. Pretty sure you can start off with multiple. Yeah, you start with 3, you can just put another soul arrow on, and now you can use 60 soul arrows, which I think is really good, especially since it pretty much insta-kills everything that's around here. And possibly one of the best weapons that you can get at the beginning of the game. This might be a matter of opinion, other people might say otherwise, but I think this was a really good weapon when I went through on my Deprived. My last Deprived character. First thing to do, when I broke what should I go for? I'll go over here. You could go and kill those things if you want to, but I'm not going to do that right now. You're going to want to be careful. I might even mess up right here, so go ahead and laugh if you want to if I mess up. Because for people who are playing this, it might get really frustrating when you die. Try not to, because that would just make your mood much worse, and it's never going to get better, because you can't really be very happy while playing this game unless you know how to control your emotions and you know how to succeed. There are these ghosts, unless you use those transient curses that I got from that one. Alright, go over here. You might die. And I died. I didn't care, because I had 127 souls that I was willing to lose. Didn't care. 137, close enough. Don't care. I died. I said I might laugh if you want. I don't care. Because most likely, if I already had those homeward bones equipped, which I did, but I could have used those to get back to the bonfire, but I didn't. I tried. Didn't have enough time. Oh well. Alright, I will